Good evening, Nigerians, and a barika de Jumat to all my Muslim fathers, mothers, friends, and associates across the globe. May God bring peace and everlasting peace to this country. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Yes, my name is still Jackson Lekon Ojo. I'm a security expert, a political strategist, political tactician, and political analyst. I operate on Jackson Security Networks. I've come again today, Friday, to discuss on corruption, security, and politics. Now, let me quickly go into the area of corruption. I'm going to talk about corruption as it relates to the present educational system in Nigeria today. Corruption. Recently, Accountant General of the Federation was declared wanted for what? For 80 billion. 80 billion, not 80 million, not 800 million. 80 billion. Later, he was arrested. And we had it now on good authority that they discovered about 14 mansions across the globe. That is in the Europe, in America, and in Britain, in Kano, in Lagos, and Abuja. One single Nigerian, 80 billion. Wow. What I see in this government is that this government have bought, I think they have purchased corruption fertilizer. So when they see any tree of fertilizer growing, any tree of corruption growing, they will just go and fertilize it to make it grow very bogus and fast. Mr. President promised us that he was going to eradicate corruption, and Nigeria believed, and we condemned PDP that time, that the PDP government, they were so corrupt. Now, I think PDP, as at that time and even now, I think they are saints. Why I say even now is that most of the corrupt persons in PDP that time, they have all decamped to APC now. That is to say, the people in PDP now, I think they are clean somehow. Though all political parties in Nigeria, they are all thieves, they are all corrupt politicians. Possibly, if I'm given opportunity, maybe I will do worse too, I don't know, but I know I cannot do that. Yes, I work hard to earn my money. That is it. Now, if under a government that promised that it was going to fight corruption, if somebody stole 80 billion, and we are not able to give, we are not able to, the teachers, university teachers and polytechnics, they are at home. Private secondary education, private primary education, they are in comatose, they are in shambles. And a single person in this government has stolen 80 billion. And I know that at the end of the day, the case will be swept under the carpet. Nothing will happen. Honestly, the way we had it and the way we do, they will just, maybe another person, they will discover that another person has stolen 200 billion. Then that noise is the one we'll be making now, before this one will be forgotten, and possibly they will reappoint him, maybe not Accountant General again. Maybe they will make him Auditor General and match the office of the Auditor General and Accountant General together. They will appoint the same man that has stolen this 80 billion in order to compensate him. And when you go to the judiciary, so far he is ready to part of it, you see our senior advocate, about 200 of them will line up to even go and give him a free service. And at the end of the day, they call it divide and kill. Kill and divide. What do I mean by kill and divide? In the local parlance, kill and divide means by the time they win the case for him, they are going to divide the money. So some lawyers will take, Some executive will take long, legislative arm will take, the judiciary will take. So that is the system we have found ourselves today. That is that. Now, politics. I saw yesterday very clearly that the former president, President Olusegun Obasanjo, he said something, and he said, we need a madman to rule this country. I've said this several times on several radio stations, television stations, on pages of newspapers. I've said it. I said we need a positive sadist to govern this country today. We need somebody who can step on any toes. We need somebody that when judiciary, when the judges rule negatively, he will sack the judge. We need somebody that will be ready to attack the National Judicial Council. We need somebody that will be ready to sack the judges of the Supreme Court. We need somebody that is ready to dismiss all the commissioners of police, AIG, DIG, and IG at the same time, dismiss them and jail them. We need somebody that when he gives instruction to the military or the paramilitary or the security, if he gives them ultimatum, if they didn't meet up, we need somebody that will not look at anywhere, that will just sack them and put them to trial and possibly prosecute and sentence them. That is the kind of person we need now. We don't need a gentleman again. Because our people have taken gentlemen that have been governing this country, they have taken them for granted. We need a positive sadist. Mr. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has spoken well. We need a madman. If not for one thing, to me, among all these people running up and down the country, campaigning here and there, honestly, I see one or two of them that can be so decisive, that can become a brute against what they call insecurity, against what they call corruption. We need a brute. We need somebody that will be so brutal against all these things. Because corruption is bringing insecurity. When the Commonwealth is in the pocket of only one single individual and his families, when the children that are still in primary school have about 2-3 billion in their bank accounts stolen, when they stole some and their grandchildren that are not given birth to, they will put name and they will open account for them and put billions. Honestly, we need a madman. I have one or two persons in mind, but I won't mention them. So let it not be like if I'm campaigning for them. That is it. Insecurity. We listened to the governor of Kaduna State yesterday. I sympathize with him. I sympathize with him because through him we have gotten the information that Boko Haram people, they are kind of saying Kaduna Forest is more comfortable, more convenient, more safe for them in this country. How many bandits, how many Boko Haramists do we have? I won't blame the military or the paramilitary because of the command and control system. Somebody must give them instruction. Go and crush them. So if nobody gives them instruction to go and crush them, they are not the chief of army staff, chief of defense staff, chief of naval staff, inspector general of police. They are not the commander-in-chief. No. We have the national security advisor that is not even, is very, very political. He's not even giving instructions. He's not even advising Mr. President the right way. We have the Minister of Defense that is too old, that do not even know what he's doing again. Is it not the same Minister of Defense that went to Niger State and said you were supposed to go and fight them, the bandits? Imagine some people are saying go and fight the bandits. The bandits that are carrying sophisticated weapons. You now want these people to go and carry their gun to go and fight them. That is old but unreasonable set of persons. But I know a government will emerge 2023 that will fight all this rubbish, that will right all this wrong, that will take Nigeria back to the promised land. Honestly, I'm too sure. But you, the voters out there, now they started giving you people rice. They started eating corns with you. They started climbing Okada with you now. Now they will visit your children in the hospital. Now there's nothing they cannot do with you now. When they are going, they give you 1,000 naira. The delegates, the highest anybody can give to you is 5 million naira. And when you look at the economy value, which car can you buy with 5 million naira? Can you buy a good car with 5 million naira and you have change? And when you buy a car of 5 million naira, can you maintain it in the next 2 years? The 5 million naira they can give you as a presidential delegate is nothing. You will soon suffer it. You will soon suffer it. That is it. Our religion leaders, all of them are building university, building secondary school that their members could not attend. Their members could not attend this. When the missionary came to this part of the world, education was free. Our own missionaries these days, native missionaries, no way. Education is for sale and for the highest bidder, for the rich, for the wealthy, for those people that have stolen government money. If you are a prophet or you are a good, what do they call it, man of God, great man of God, Geo, and you build schools from the offering and tithe from your ministry, and your members could not sponsor their children in that school, and you are taking the children of those people that are looted public fund, what are you too? You are a thief too. This one I'm saying now, I have no respect for any man of God that is doing all this. That is it. As two people are on strike now, most of the men of God that have universities, they are very happy because they are expecting market for their school. But God is alive, looking at everybody. God is alive, looking at everybody. God is alive, looking at everybody. But Nigerians, be wise this time around. A government will come and close some of the public universities. A government will come and close some of the private universities. A government is coming that will close down most of this. A government is coming that will regulate the price, the cost of school fees. If public universities are paying 100,000 naira, some of these people are collecting 5 million. A government is coming. Bet me. May God keep us. May God keep us alive. Bet me. A government is coming that will close down some of these private universities. The corrupt universities that are owned by corrupt whatever they are. No respect to anybody. Anybody that directly corrupt or indirectly corrupt, no respect for you. That is it. I know, I repeat it. A government will come that is going to close down some of these private universities, some of these expensive private primary and secondary schools. A government is coming that will close them down. Sure, I'm very, very sure. That is it. And God bless Nigeria. But vote wisely. From the primary, vote wisely. Collect the ill-gotten wealth. Don't vote vote for them. I don't want to mention anybody, but I have only one person in PDP that I know that can be so decisive. Only one person in APC that I know that can be so decisive. That is it. You know from your mind, you know them. Vote for them. And during general election, let us vote for them. I will tell them what to do, and they know what to do. I discussed with some of these presidential aspirants, and I know that some of them are coming that will make Nigeria great again. And whosoever that will make Nigeria great again, that is the person God will bring and give victory come 2023 election in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.